Hey folks, a question that's been on my mind lately is exactly what it means to be part of a culture and to have an identity. At the most basic level, what I think these things mean is that you are separate and distinct from people who are not like you or who did not grow up in your community. This is not a very popular sentiment to express these days, particularly because from a certain type of middle to upper class cosmopolitan individual, you will often hear the phrase, or phrases rather, no human being is illegal, or borders are just a human construct. Now, these kinds of beliefs are very easy to dispel because all you've got to do to show someone that borders are important when they don't believe that is to show up at their homes without warning and insist that you have come to stay with them. I highly doubt that the people expressing the desire for a borderless, open society would actually follow through with this because it is my view that in most cases, the people expressing these views haven't thought them through to their logical conclusions. Either that, or they are so wealthy that they really don't care, because deep down they know it will be someone else's problem to deal with. However, borders and cultural distinctions have always existed and will always exist. If I, as an English speaking white man, go to another country, regardless of the fact that I speak English and I am of European descent, the people in that country, whether it's England, America, Australia, New Zealand, wherever, they are immediately going to be able to tell that I am not one of them. Now, this fact does not have to lead automatically to a sense of hatred and distrust. For instance, I happen to be quite a fan of Japanese anime. Simply because I'm white doesn't mean I can't appreciate the good things which other cultures create. But the idea that we are all simply blank slates and any number of values can be imposed upon us from the top at will is nonsense. And you can see how this plays out by the fact that mass migration has become a serious social issue in many places around the world today. The reason for this is that if a large number of people are imported into a completely different place with completely different cultural values, and those people don't agree to assimilate into the host culture, what happens is that place, and it can be any place really, will become unstable, unproductive, and unsafe. And if you don't believe me, just look at what's happening to the UK right now and how there are constant conflicts along racial and cultural fault lines. I am, again, not saying that people of varying cultural and racial backgrounds can't get along, but what I'm saying is that it takes effort and for everyone involved to agree to subordinate themselves to a unifying principle that brings them all together. Because the idea that people of vastly different beliefs and values can all live together in harmony and balance without there ever being any problems at all is simply nonsense. As always, I hope that this rant of mine has been helpful to you in some way. Look after yourselves, take care of each other, and for now, farewell.